How's it going, everyone? This is Trixx from MoS Smash, and in this video we're going to be talking about Falcos lasers. So, not too long ago I put out a post asking people to talk about what buffs they'd want for Falco, and Falco's rate of fire and his damage output, just lasers in general, people said that they wanted them to be buffed. And I will say, not even as the devil's advocate, but I honestly believe that his lasers are quite good. Surprisingly enough. I know if you've been watching my videos for a long time, you may have been wondering about my tag that says lasers are bad, and I'm gonna get into why I have that tag a little bit later on in the video, but let me just go over some of the uses for how you can use Falco's lasers and maybe make them feel a little bit better for yourself while you're trying to use this character. So first things first, Falco's lasers only deal about 3.7% as a fresh projectile, and they have a set knockback. And essentially their knockback is actually a flinch. They will never send your opponent into tumble or knock them off stage or anything like that, and people can approach while being hit by them. Even at 999%, Falco's lasers will not knock down your opponent. So a lot of people might actually think this move is kind of bad. However, I will tell you right now that this move is not used for tacking on damage, but it is used specifically for stuffing approaches and annoying your opponent. As a defensive option, you can actually be pretty mobile if you do single shot lasers while jumping, and it can be a V-reverse. However, in my opinion, one of the best ways and the way that I like to use lasers the most is by doing this turnaround sliding animation while shooting. One of the reasons why I think doing this kind of pivot cancel animation with lasers is so good is because it will make your opponent miss input constantly. This can be a great way to stuff out command grabs, dash attacks, and dash grabs, turning these inputs into standing grabs and even just tilts in place, which you can punish. Compared to other Smash games, Smash Ultimate has this mechanic where if you get knocked off stage and you are facing away from your opponent, you will not turn around. But thanks to being able to B-reverse Falco's laser, if this situation happens to occur, you can turn around in the air and recover safely and also reflect if you have to. And in a matchup like this, it is absolutely crucial that you are able to turn back around and get your reflector out in time to reflect another charge shot if it happens to come your way. And as we know, Falco's reflector only reflects in front of him, so if you don't happen to turn around, that could be you losing a very early stock to yet another charge shot. I've also had many cases where I've been able to turn around and reflect a charge shot just like this and actually catch my opponent off guard for a punish while recovering. You can also use your laser while recovering to interrupt your opponent's attempt of an edge guard so that they have to also recover. If your timing is good, this can get you out of bad situations for free and allow you to continue on in the game, especially when you're facing someone with a sword and all of your aerials would lose to their attacks. This one is kind of random, but if you ever accidentally up B on stage and you send your opponent horizontally with you, you can always get a jab block with your lasers if they miss the tech. So even if you accidentally do this on stage and you make this mistake, you can still capitalize if you are aware of your options. Not only are lasers good to use while recovering, but of course they are good to use while trying to edge guard. Lasers' main use is to force your opponent to recover low. However, if they jump into it, then of course you will have stolen their jump. In my opinion, using lasers in the Ike matchup probably gives you the most devastating results. Of course, once again, you have to be good with your aim, but if you are on point, then it is pretty much certain death for Ike, because you can set up for things like this. While we're on the topic of Ike, or any other character that likes to charge smash attacks at the ledge, you can actually use your lasers to interrupt their charge and get back on stage for free. So in conclusion, do I actually think that lasers are bad? I'll honestly say, no, I do not. But the reason for the tag is because for a very long time in the Smash community, through Smash 4 and most of Smash Ultimate, everybody thought that lasers were bad, and in my opinion, they just didn't know how to use them. Now hopefully you guys can take this new information, if it is in fact new to you, and apply it to your game, and maybe think that lasers are kinda good. And once again, this is Trixx from MoS Smash saying thanks for watching the video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this.